welcome. Hi everybody, happy Monday. What's up? Welcome. It's good to see you. Hi Susan. Hi Colleen. Everybody who's signing on, welcome. If we haven't met, my name is Catherine and I'm happy to be here today. I'm just giving you and everybody else a minute or two to log on. And while you're waiting, make sure you've got your mat and plenty of space for your arms. Make sure you also have some water and maybe even a towel. You might need that. We're gonna go a little bit faster, a little harder today. And also, the sun is really bright today, so sorry, I couldn't really change how bright everything looks. But it's set up a little bit differently, and hopefully as kind of the sun moves over my skylight, you'll be able to see me a little bit clearer. Welcome everybody. I've also got it set up a little bit further back because we're gonna start standing today, and I want to make sure you can see all of me. So we'll start in about a minute. Hi everybody that is coming on. And in just about a minute or so, I'll reintroduce myself, give you sort of a lay of the land, and we'll get right into it. Hi, welcome. Good, I'm glad. I'm looking forward to this too. It's good to see some of you. It's been a minute since I've been back with the Chelsea Piers takeover, and I'm ready to do some cardio core today. All right, I know some people are still logging on, and don't worry, I will check in with everybody. So once again, what we need today is mat or space to move. You need some water nearby. And then maybe if you work out with a towel, if you tend to sweat, just have that nearby as well. And if we haven't met, my name is Catherine. I'm here with Chelsea Piers Fitness. I'm in Brooklyn, and I'm bringing you a 30-minute Pilates mat class today. It is focused on the core, and we're not gonna take a lot of breaks today. So that's that cardio element. We're gonna move from sort of exercise to exercise. You take a break though whenever you need it, right? So don't wait for me. Do what you gotta do for yourself. And of course, those of you who are not new to me, you know I'll add in that flexibility and mobility as we go. All right, let's get started. So I want you to stand, and you're gonna stand towards whatever the back of your space is or your mat. Go ahead, stand up nice and tall. And just bring your feet underneath your hips, okay? Let your shoulders and your arms just rest down by your sides. And let's take a moment to open up the spine. Once the spine is a little bit looser, warmer, then we can get right into the core. So I want you to shrug your shoulders up towards the ears and then roll them back and down. And do this 3 more times in this direction. Just opening up through the upper body. After you've done your 4, reverse. So shoulders shrug up and then they roll forward and down. Getting into the upper back, bringing your brain's attention to this part of the body. And then rest. We'll bring the hands behind the head. You don't have to interlace your fingers, but close your elbows into touch. Let's draw the chin down towards the chest only and find a little neck stretch. Then bend your knees, pull your abs in. On your exhale, slowly start to roll down and over those legs. Feel the lengthening of your spine. Roll all the way down and then release your fingertips. Move your head around, shake it yes, no if that feels good. Keep your knees bent, but shift the weight towards your toes. You're gonna pick up your belly away from the thighs, and on your exhale, scoop the hips underneath you, start to roll yourself all the way back up. Arms just resting down by your sides. We'll do another one of those. It's called the standing roll down, big breath in. On your exhale, look down, let your shoulders roll forward, your belly pull back, your knees bend, and you round and roll all the way down. This time we'll bend the knees enough to bring either flat palms or fingertips to the mat. Look forward, pull the shoulders back. Let's start to walk the hands forward until your knees can come down. Once you come down, we'll find hands and knees. You want the wrists underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. We're gonna pick up the ribs into the body, belly back towards the spine. And on your inhale, slide your right leg back. And on your exhale, use your core to lift it up. Then retrace your steps. Inhale, the toe comes down. Exhale, the knee comes in. Let's do left side. Inhale, slide the left leg out. Exhale, lift it up. Inhale, slide the toes down. Exhale, bring it in. 2 more each way. Inhale to the right. The abs lift your right leg up. We inhale the toes down. And exhale the knee in. Left side goes. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Our last set here, starting with the right, breathing in, breathing out, abs and leg up. Inhale, toes down. Exhale, abs and knee in. Last time on the left side, breathing in, breathing out to lift, breathing in to lower, breathing out to bring the knees in. And then you'll inhale, drop your belly, lift your chest. Let's pull the shoulders way back and just open up here. Then on your exhale, I want you to round through the spine. Start to sit your hips back towards your heels about halfway until you feel a nice stretch either through the middle or even the lower back. And then slide your hips all the way down towards the heels. Let's get into the core and get moving. So spine's a little bit looser. Let's swing the legs around. And I'm gonna flip around this way. But you stay where you are. So just also remember, for those of you who are tuning in now, welcome. When you either see this or see it on the replay, I might be mirroring you. So just do what I say in terms of left, right, not necessarily what you see. All right, so come towards whatever the front of your mat is. Bring your feet to about hip distance apart, so in line with the knees and line with your hips. And you're gonna bring your hands to the front of your kneecaps. Pull your knees towards you to help your spine lift up really, really tall. Relax your shoulders, pull those abs in, and then extend your arms forward. So no change in your posture. We're gonna breathe in. On the breath out, we're gonna roll it back halfway. So scoop your hips underneath you and deepen your abs towards the spine. On the inhale, roll right back up, but lift your arms towards the ceiling. On the exhale, drop the arms, scoop the hips underneath you, and roll back. Inhale, press through your feet, lift up through the arms, go for the stretch. Exhale, curl it back halfway. Keep going, we got 3. Breathe out as you curl back and think of pulling the abs in and up. Inhale, lift, get longer through the sides of your waist. Exhale, curl. Okay, one more time. You're gonna inhale, lift up. On your exhale, curl back and hold your position. Let's set the shoulders away from the ears. Deepen through the abdominals. It's like you're tucking your tailbone underneath you even more. We'll wake up the obliques now. Let's inhale, take the left arm to the left, twist open. Exhale, bring it in. Right side, inhale, open. And exhale, pull in. Keep going, 3 more each way. Think of your abdominals pulling your arms back to center. Try to lead with your palm and not with your head. Deep breath out, coming to center. We got one more set, everybody. Inhale to the left. Big breath out. One more to the right. Big breath out. Take an inhale from here. On your exhale, roll yourself all the way up. Drop your head, hands towards your ankles. Just roll in. Now stay rounded. Extend the arms forward. Pull your shoulders back. Inhale. On your exhale, we're going to roll all the way down to the mat this time. Press all 10 toes forward. Squeeze the abs. Use your thighs. Roll it all the way down. Sweep the arms overhead if you have space. Then on your inhale, the arms reach up to 90 degrees. Big breath out. Let's roll all the way back up to sit. And if your toes get light and want to lift, maybe try curling your toes up and just using your heels. Let's go 4 more times. Inhale. On the exhale, rolling it down. So remember, you take a break whenever you need it. But we're going to keep moving. Breathe in, lift the arms. Breathe out, roll up. It's from the abs pulling back that you can lift and roll forward. Next exhale, we roll it back again. Keep working. When you get tired, I want you to deepen your breath and breathe so that you can hear yourself. That connection is key to helping you work on that stamina. Keep working. This is our last one. We're going to meet in that seated position. Once you're there, hands behind the head. If your shoulders are too tight, maybe hands on top of your shoulders so your elbows can drop. You also do not have to interlace. So we're going to do this one more time, curling back halfway. So that's typically where you're resting on the back of your pelvis or on your sacrum. We're going to do some heel slides. So curl your toes up, take a big breath in. On your exhale, pull the left heel in, stretch the right heel long. Then exhale, switch, 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 switch. Keep working. 10, 9, 8, 7. Abs are tight. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten out both legs. Reach your arms forward. Big breath in. Let's exhale, round and reach forward. Woo. Hope you're feeling the heat a little bit. Keep working. You can hold on wherever. If it's not feet, it's ankles, it's shins, it's knees. But pull yourself in for a deeper stretch. And then we'll roll up and make our way all the way down to the mat once again. Go ahead, roll back. Still using your core control. Get comfortable, so shoulder blades underneath you, legs lengthening out. And feel for sort of evenness through the backs of your hips. Okay, let's pull the left knee in, and we'll point both toes. All right, when you pull that left knee in, I want you to lift your head and try to get your shoulder blades off of the mat any amount. All right, and then float that bottom leg up a few inches off of the floor. Now, if that's a lot, then you can lift it a little bit higher. All right, so here we go. Your abs pull away from that left side. We're coming into single leg stretch. Let's switch, 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 switch. Good. Now use the pull of the knee to help you curl up a little bit higher. So make it active each time. Many of us who've been doing Pilates for a long time know this one. And we sort of just breeze through it. But use it. Pull the abs down here. 6, 5, almost there. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull both knees in and rest that head. Turn your head side to side. I'm going to slide forward a little bit and make sure you can see all of me. Okay, so your knees are into your chest. Let's move on to the next one. It's sort of this intermediary between single leg stretch and double leg stretch. Bring your hands to your shins. On your exhale, lift your head, neck, and chest. You can also leave your head down. So we're going to extend the right leg long and hold it there. So make sure it's a place that you can hold. You want to feel a little bit of core work, not too much. Then from here, we'll stretch the arms back behind us. Left leg extends forward to meet the right. Pull that left knee right back in. Good. We inhale, lengthen just the left side. Exhale, pull it back in. You got 4 from here. You got this. Abs pull down to pull the knee in. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last 2. Last one, can we go right into the other side? We can. Switch those legs. Left leg long, right knee in. On the inhale, right leg extends, both arms back. Exhale, right knee in. Keep going. I want you to look towards your knees. Deepen through the core. Remember, breathe more when you need to. Rest when you need to as well. Finish up one more with me. Inhale, the right leg lengthens. Exhale, we pull it in, then we pull the left knee in too and rest that head back. Turn your head side to side. Do it several times. So I want us to make a little bit of a deeper connection to the core. I want you to bring one hand, your favorite hand, to your abdominals. Both legs are going straight up towards the ceiling. Other hand can either rest down or you can stack that hand on top. So you just want to think, abs away from your hands here. Shoulders down away from your ears and the back of your neck is long. Let's inhale and lengthen both legs about halfway down. Now on your exhale, pull your abs away from your hands and lift the legs up. You've got this. Keep going. We'll inhale and lower. Big deep breath out to lift. We're going to work through 6 more. This is 6 right here. Now check in with your upper body. So sometimes the neck and the shoulders try to do this motion for you. That's why we've got the hands on the core, so you can make that deeper connection for yourself. And we'll start to retrain the body and the brain to work in more efficient ways using the core. Last 2. Last 1. All right, now that we've got that deeper connection, left leg pulls into the body, keep it straight. You're gonna hold on to it anywhere but the knee. So it can be your thigh, it can be your calf, it can be your ankle. Curl forward with your head, neck, and chest if you're ready. So shoulders come off of the mat. We'll start to lower this right leg to a hover. We're gonna flex through both ankles. This will really start to stretch and open both the lower and the upper leg. All right, so single straight leg stretch here. Pull that left leg in a bit more. Inhale. Exhale, we switch. 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 Keep going, gazing at the belly so you remind yourself to engage it back. Breathe 10, 8, 6, almost there, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice work. Do what feels good here. If that's making circles with your feet and ankles or turning your head side to side. Hopefully you really feel that core activated. We're gonna do a little bit more. First, bring your hands underneath your knees. Lift your head towards your knees. Start to rock forward and back until you can come all the way up to sit. So I'm just checking in. We're about halfway through. If you're just joining us, we are gonna finish up our core workout. We're gonna do some work for the obliques, a little bit for the arms, and we're moving through without taking too much of a break. So with that said, let's get back to it. You're gonna come onto your left side. You'll bring your forearm down, your elbow down. So left elbow's underneath your shoulder. We're trying to stack our hips and our knees are bent. All right, so from here, keep your legs glued together and really press down into that left forearm. In opposition, the left side of your waist lifts up. Right hand to your hip, big breath in. On your exhale, lift your hips up. Feel the left side, underside obliques working. Inhale down. Let's go a bit faster. Exhale up. And inhale down. 6 more up, you got this. And inhale down. So I'm not too concerned about how high you lift. Just want you to really feel this engagement in the front of the abs, but also through the left side. Last 2, almost there. Last one, we're gonna lift up and hold. Can you take this top hand behind your head? See if you can keep holding here. On your exhale, we're gonna spiral the chest down. Right elbow moves towards the floor and the mat. On the inhale, we lift back up. Right elbow towards the ceiling. Give me 4 more if you can. Big breath out. Pull your abs in to twist. Inhale, lifting up. Big breath out, twisting down. Inhale, lifting up. Last 2. Keep going. Steady pace. Last 1. Lift up, and then lower yourself all the way down. We're gonna come right into the other side. So just flip the legs around, right forearm down. Check to make sure your elbows underneath your shoulder, your knees are stacked, your hips are stacked, and we'll get right into it. Top hand to top hip, take a big breath in. On your exhale, lift those hips up. Feel the right side now, obliques working. We'll lower down and go a little bit faster. Exhale to lift, and inhale to lower. Tight abs as you continue to move. So it's this lift of the right side waistline that lifts you up. Working through 3 more. 2. This last time you lift and hold. Do your best. Think of lifting that top hip more up towards the ceiling. Left hand behind the head, big breath in. On the exhale, we're spiraling down and to the right. Dropping the left elbow towards the floor. Inhale, back up to center. Big breath out, twisting down, using the core. Inhale to center, almost there. Big breath out. Bigger breath in. Last 2. Use that right forearm, you've got this. Here's your last one. Lift the elbow and then lower your hips all the way down. Relax, we'll come back into a seated position. The obliques should be a little bit on. Your arm should also be on too. So come on back, have a seat. We're gonna take that into some arm circles to keep working the obliques and the side waist. And then we'll come back onto our back. So let's extend the arms forward. This time, if you'd like, you can glue your legs together and focus on drawing your legs together to help you find a sense of stability through this. I'm going to take my feet hip distance apart. Another thing you can do to keep some stability is curl the toes up and use your heels. All right, let's exhale and curl back to that halfway position. Scooping the tailbone underneath you, you're resting on the back of your pelvis. We're going into arm circles. On your inhale, take your arms up and then out wide to the sides. Exhale to hug them in. Good. Inhale, reach the arms up once again and out. Exhale, circle them in, abs pull back. 3 more in this direction. I want you to challenge yourself. So lift the arms high, stretch them out wide, and hug them in. Last one this direction. Here's your challenge before we reverse. I want you to roll all the way back. Stretch the arms overhead and press through your feet. On your inhale, lift the arms again. Exhale, roll up to that halfway position. See if you can find it. Abs pull back, shoulders drop down. Let's reverse the arm circles. Inhale, the arms go out wide, and then we lift them up. Exhale, draw them down. You got this. 4 more. Just stay focused, keep breathing. Feel your abs shaking, your heart beating. And that heat that's building in the body. 1 more. Once you've done your 5, you're going to take a breath in center. On your exhale, roll all the way down to your back. Stretch those arms overhead. This time, keep your arms overhead and windshield wiper the knees side to side. Get a little relief. Do it a couple times. Each time might feel a little different. And then we'll get a bit of a deeper release of our hip flexors. Take your feet a little bit wider. If you're on a mat, it's as wide as your mat. If you're not, a little bit wider than your shoulders. Tuck your tailbone underneath you and keep your feet wide. Do the same thing. Drop your knees to one side, hopefully finding more of a hip stretch. And then take your knees to the other side. Now, because this is Pilates and we're working the core, I want you to use your abdominals to bring your knees to center so we don't lose that work, because we're not done yet. Once you feel balanced, you'll walk your feet back to hip distance apart. Bring those arms down by your sides a little wide, so they'll probably be off of your mat. And one at a time, we're going to lift our legs to tabletop. So check in with your head. We want the chin down slightly, back of the neck long. We're gluing the legs together once they're in tabletop. I want you to press your upper arms down and your palms. We'll inhale, take the knees to the right. Squeeze your legs, exhale, come back to center. Just a few inches there. So inhale, knees to the left, a few inches. Exhale, coming back to center. We're going to keep going side to side, but like with every other exercise, you use your abs on your breath out to find center. So we pull the abs back here. Now what you might notice is your neck and your shoulders trying to do this work for you. Slow it down a little bit, and maybe don't take your knees as far. We're finishing up our last set, everyone. After you go to the left, come back to center. You're going to flex through your ankles while taking this up a notch. Same thing to start. On your inhale, take the knees to the right and hold. Now from here, exhale, kick and extend those legs. Rebend your knees on the breath in. Exhale, come on back to center. Soften your chest. Inhale to the left. Exhale, kick the legs out. Inhale, rebend. And exhale, center. 2 more each way. Inhale. Big breath out. Straighten your legs. Reach through the heels. Rebend. Find center. And to the left. Let the extension of the legs come from your core pulling in. Heading into our last set here. Finish up on your left side. All right, here's the killer. All right, so legs are going up towards the ceiling, and I truly do mean towards. So if they can't get super straight, any amount of bend in your knee is fine. I'll give you a choice here. You can take heels together, toes apart, which is known as Pilates V, or you can keep your legs together. Just a little bit different. If you want to tone your inner thighs and your hips a little bit, then Pilates V is for you. All right, so we're going to take a variation of the exercise called corkscrew. Squeeze your inner heels together if you're in Pilates V. Squeeze your inner feet together if your legs are together. Now, we'll start by going to the right as we did before, breathing in. Now, on your exhale, I want you to circle those legs out and around to the left and come on back up to center. So let's switch directions. Take your legs to the left and then reach them a little forward. Then big breath out, we circle the legs around to the right and back to center. Switch directions. To the right, we're going to breathe in and lower those legs. Exhale, we circle around through the left and back to center. To the right, breathe in. You got this. Breathing out. All right, we have 2 more each way, so keep working. Maybe on these last couple, you challenge yourself by going a little bit lower with your legs. If you want to try that Pilates V, you can if you didn't already. Right? Finishing up our last circle. As you come to center, bring your knees in, wrap your hands around, give yourself that embrace. That's a tough one. Rock a little bit side to side, release out your lower back. All right, let's extend the left leg out long. Just rest it on the mat. Your right knee is in. So we're getting a little relief to that left hip flexor. Now we'll cross this right knee over to the left. Get a little relief to the lower spine and outer hip. One more breath there. And then exhale, come on back to center, hugging that right knee in a little bit more. Switching sides, left knee pulls in, right leg goes long. Releasing out the front of your right hip flexor now, or flexors. And then crossing that left knee over to the right. Maybe open that left arm out to the side. Relax to the upper body and take one more big breath in. Big breath out. Let's come back to center, hugging that left knee in. This time floating that bottom leg up. Once again, the lower it is, the more challenging the exercise is, the higher it is, the more access you're going to have to finish strong. So pick where you want to start. We're going to curl forward as we did before in single leg stretch, but we're actually taking this into crisscross. Try not to change anything in your body. Just bring your hands behind your head. Now on the next breath out, we're going to curl and twist to the left. So we're getting the right shoulder off of the mat, and we're trying to touch right armpit to left knee. Big breath in. On your exhale, switch. Switch. Switch, nice and steady. Switch, but don't worry. We're going to pick up the pace soon. Start with a steady pace. I want you to focus on just really lengthening your legs, curling up high, and pulling your abs down. Switch 3 more times. The next time your left knee comes that I want you to hold, it's like our start position. So left knee in, right leg long. We're going to go double time. Take a big breath in. Exhale, we switch, 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 switch. Good. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Pull everything in, knees in, belly back, head is down. Once again, doing whatever feels good for you here. We're going to finish with a little bit of a bang. Okay, walk those hands a little bit closer to your ankles, keeping the knees in. Let's lift the head up. Start to rock a little bit forward and back until you can rock up and hold your balance so the feet don't come down. Once you've found your balance and you're up, shift those hands to hold on behind the thighs. All right, so we're going to do a few more of those called rolling like a ball. Instead, though, of just rolling and rocking forward and back, when we come up, we're going to stretch our legs. All right, so it's either a little bit or it's all the way. Okay, so we have 5. Let's inhale and rock back. On your exhale, rock up and extend those legs. You got it. 4 more. Inhale. Exhale, rock up, extend, and roll back. So it really teaches you to use your core here to work the legs. 2 more. All right, last one. Stretch your legs. Maybe you can hold 3, hold 2, hold 1, rebend the knees, bring the feet down, sitting up nice and tall. Let's bring the hands back behind us and take one big stretch. Separate your feet about hip distance apart. Your hands are about 5 inches or so behind your hips. It does depend on how long your arms are. But roll your shoulders open, soften your elbows, and let's get ready to come into reverse tabletop. So inhale here. On your exhale, firm the feet down, lift the hips up. See if you can bring your hips in line with your knees and gaze towards the knees. Opening the chest, stretching out the hips and thighs. Take one more big breath in. On your exhale, pull your belly in and roll your spine down. Let's take one more. Big breath in here. On your exhale, press your feet down, curl your hips up. This time, if you'd like, tip your head back. If your head is back, chin toward your chest. On your exhale, everybody roll it down nice and slow. Soften your elbows, hips come down. And let's let the knees drop side to side. All right, guys. That's all for this afternoon. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you feel your core. I hope you got a little bit of a sweat or glisten going. I do. Thank you for joining me. Once again, my name is Catherine, here with Chelsea Piers Fitness in Brooklyn. And so happy that I could bring you this 30-minute Pilates mat class. Got more coming for you, so make sure that you stay tuned and you check in with the Chelsea Piers Fitness page. Tomorrow is Brister, bringing you a hip workout, my buddy, my love. So make sure you check in with that. It's going to be great. And check in with the whole rest of the week schedule. You can also follow me at Move with Catherine for more videos, tutorials, classes on Zoom, all that. Thank you all. Thank you. Good to see you. Good, I'm so glad. Thanks, everybody. Have a great afternoon. Looking forward to see some of you tonight.